Are you ready to upgrade your mindset and continue supporting your healing journey? Join the collective today. This membership gives you access to meditations, healing tools, guest healers, and manifestation workshops. Join today for just $44 a month and start manifesting more abundance in your life. Hello, welcome back to Breathe More. I wanted to start out our episode by thanking you for being here. I have been noticing that I have a steady group of you who listen every week, every time that I drop a new episode, and I'm really grateful for your support. I'm so glad that you're finding value from these episodes and that you're using these tips that we're talking about, and also from the information that you're learning from the guest healers, that you're using it to apply it to your life and help you move energy, help you get unstuck, help you feel more hopeful. And that's the biggest reason why I decided to do this podcast, to share with you and connect with you in a different way. I view it as a more intimate way where every week I can just continue to share resources with you and tips. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Today, I wanted to revisit the theme of money because it's such a taboo, money. It's so triggering for folks. And it's something that right now we're working in my Dream Bigger Mastermind, where we did an exercise to shine light on our current money stories and identifying how these stories that we have about money is blocking our abundance, is stopping the flow of more money to come into our life. So we're going to go through different exercises or reflection questions that I guided my clients through. And then also I want to share with you a money affirmations meditation at the end so that you can listen to it and start to rewrite your money story so that it's more aligned with your financial goals. So let's just start by talking about money. What is it? Money is just a tool. It has been villainized. It is something that a lot of people view as scarce. There's limits to how much of it there is in the world or how much we can have. But really, what it is money is just made up. It's something that humans created as a way to have an exchange with another item that they want. And yet, there has been all of these stories and ideas behind it that I feel like were generated by folks who wanted to limit the majority of the people to really have access to wealth and to the infinite abundance that's around us. And so that's something that I talk my clients through, where I help them start to view it as just a tool. That's it. It's neutral. It's not right. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not evil. Like, it just is. It's a tool that we use in our society to get things. And once we're able to be more neutral about money, then whenever we have an influx of it, yes, it's exciting. But then if we have a loss, like, it's not that big of a deal. There's this inner trust, this deep knowing that it's always constantly flowing. And so my first invitation to you is just to think about, how do you speak about money? What beliefs do you have around it? When you were growing up, how did you hear your caregivers, your guardians, your parents speak of it? I have shared in other episodes that for me growing up, money was something that's always stressed about. So in my subconscious mind, when this is before I've been doing the reprogramming, but growing up, my association to money, and whenever I thought of it, was that it is something that you worry about. There's never enough of it. And in order to have just a little of it, you have to work so much. You have to work more than one job just to have enough money for the necessities. And forget about wanting any extra money, because there never was any extra. That was impossible. That wasn't for us. And so that's how my inner child views money. And it carried through into my 20s where I always just had just enough. And actually, this unconscious programming around money followed me into my 30s. And it wasn't until my mid 30s that I became conscious of these limitations and these stories that I had about money that was blocking me. And how I knew that was when I was working as an actress and I started to book bigger commercials where I would get residual checks in the mail. There was a point where I was getting them multiple times a week. And one would think that having all of this abundance of money coming to me without having to work extra, like I worked one day, and then every time that the commercial aired, I would get a check. The wonderful thing about residuals and working a union commercial job. But anyways, what was interesting was that instead of feeling so excited and happy, I felt scared. And I remember being conscious of this feeling and confused. It's like, why am I starting to feel afraid? Where I've been saying this whole time, this is what I wanted. Like I wanted to book a big commercial where I would be making all this money. And so I manifested that. But now that I have it, I'm afraid of it. And I notice self-sabotaging behavior starting to come up. And sure enough, an unexpected expense came up where my car broke down and there went several $1,000s to fix it. I decided in that moment, something's going on here and I don't want this to be my reality. I don't want to go back to the financial place where I've been my whole life just because I feel safe and I know what to do with this. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I want more beyond the basic necessities. And so I had to go through a practice of identifying these stories and my emotions around it, my relationship with money, my biggest fear around money, and then rewrite my story. So let's do this work, this reflection together. If you're able to sit back and close your eyes, go ahead and do that. If not, you can revisit, hit pause and revisit. But I really would love for you to be in a space where you can sit and reflect. Once you have this piece, it's really powerful. And this is where the breakthrough started to happen in my Dream Bigger Mastermind just last week, where we started to reflect and recognize, oh, this is what's going on. This is why I'm having such a hard time with money right now. I have these beliefs that are stopping the flow, that's sabotaging, that's actually making me not make more money, even though I'm saying that I want more. So, okay, let's sit back, let's close our eyes, and let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. So as you're gently breathing, I want you to start to think about what emotions do you have around money? What are these stories? Is it a limited resource? Do you say things like, it's too expensive, I don't have enough? And as you're starting to think about this, think back to when you were younger, a child. What was your family's relationship with money? Was it similar to my story where there was never enough and there was just a constant worry of it? Or maybe one parent seemed to be fine with it and then the other parent was more in a place of we got to save, we got to use coupons, we can't afford that. Were there mixed messages? Is there any fear around money? If you were to all of a sudden get $10,000, what comes up for you? Is there some doubt like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with this? I don't know how to invest. I'm not good with finances. Or are you feeling confident? You're like, I know exactly what to do. Or do you feel neutral about it? And as you're starting to shine light on these stories and these beliefs around money, these limitations, how is that holding you back today from your current financial goals, from where you want to be? And so just reflecting on this, thinking about what your current financial situation is. Are you being passed on the promotion? Are you afraid to look for a new job, even though you desperately would like to make more money? Are your clients not paying you, or checks are bouncing? Do you have a lot of debt? Is there shame around your current financial situation? Or maybe you have a great salary, but it doesn't matter how much money you make, there never seems to be enough. So maybe there's a part of you that loves to shop, overspend, and we're not judging any of this. This is just information. All right, so once you have this, let's take a deep breath in and exhale. When you're ready, you can open your eyes again. Feel free to write down what these stories are, because again, this is such important information. It's like the first step where you're acknowledging, all right, this is my current circumstances. This is what I'm avoiding about money. This is where I would like to be. And then with the investigative work that we just did, the digging work, you're able to start to identify patterns and habits and where the birth of these beliefs happened and why it continues to repeat in your life. And so the next part to this exercise is connecting with that younger you and letting that younger you know, the one who created a lot of these stories around money or who was exposed to these limiting beliefs around money, and giving them permission to let go of those old stories, that they're not serving you anymore, they're not helpful. Giving permission, I feel like it's really important, and also a different way of looking at money. So maybe it's letting your younger self know money is not evil. It doesn't mean that we're selfish or materialistic for wanting more. We deserve to have more. We deserve to be at peace with it. It's important for me to have a savings account, to have investments. We are ending this cycle, this generational poverty vow that we have set for ourselves or that our ancestors set for us. We're breaking that. We are going to create generational wealth. We are going to change our money stories. And it's fun and exciting to have more than just the basic necessities. And so just start to, as I'm doing right now, connecting with that younger you and presenting a reframe around money. Basically, you are now stating your new money story and start to paint that picture for your younger self. So what does this new life look like, where you're not constantly worried about money, when you're making more than enough, where you feel comfortable negotiating, asking for more, charging your worth, where you feel totally fine receiving a payment in full, and allowing yourself to even stretch more. So if you want to use, again, the extra $10,000 a month visual, give that to yourself. How would your life change with an extra $10,000 a month? Which really in today's world is not that much when we're talking about when taxes are taken out and inflation. But let's just play with that. Just have fun. Let yourself try it on. And as you're seeing and imagining this life with an extra 10 grand a month, breathe into safety. Breathe in that sense of relief, that sense of peace, that unbothered energy. And just imagine all the extra stuff you get to do because you do have more than enough. You get to support other small business owners. You get to maybe start investing for your kids. Maybe that means that your retirement fund is big and healthy and you're not going to have to worry when you're older. Maybe it means that today you have that nest egg for your future. You're able to invest in yourself, in your healing, in your growth, in your business, in your projects. You have this tool that allows you to live a fuller life. So let yourself feel into that, breathe into that. And as you're imagining this new reality with way more money, I'm going to say some affirmations and inviting you to either repeat them to yourself or say them out loud. So let's take a deep breath in again. And exhale. Money flows easily and effortlessly into my life. I am open and receptive to all the wealth and abundance the universe has to offer. I receive to be financially abundant and prosperous. My actions align with my financial goals, and I attract opportunities for financial growth. Every day I become more skilled at managing and multiplying my income. I am grateful for that. The money I have, I continuously attract more. I release any fear or limiting beliefs I still have around money, allowing abundance to flow to me. I am worthy of receiving unlimited wealth and success. Money is a positive force in my life, enabling me to live the life of my dreams. I easily attract lucrative opportunities and new forms of revenue. I am financially free, and my bank account reflects my abundant mindset. Wealth and prosperity are my birthright, and I claim them fully. I radiate abundance and attract wealth effortlessly. I am a money magnet, attracting wealth, prosperity, and financial success. My bank account grows exponentially, providing me with limitless opportunities. Each day, I'm taking steps towards financial independence and freedom. Money flows to me from unexpected sources, and I welcome it with open arms. I am aligned with the energy of abundance and attract wealth effortlessly. Financial success is a natural result of my unlimited potential and talents. I am aligned with the energy of abundance and attract wealth. I release all resistance to money and allow it to flow abundantly into my life. My financial goals are within reach. I am capable of achieving them. I am worthy of living a life of financial abundance and luxury. My wealth serves as a higher purpose, allowing me to make a positive impact in the world. I am grateful for the abundance that surrounds me, and I attract of it more every day. Now take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. And one more. And exhale. And taking your time to slowly come back. Just take a moment to notice how you feel after doing this exercise from where we started when we shined light on our limiting beliefs regarding money, then to rewriting your money story, the new beliefs, giving yourself full permission to have, to receive, to manifest. And then as you were further ingraining these new beliefs with these affirmations, what came up for you? Were there any statements that you rejected that felt like it was a lie? If so, then that's just showing you, all right, there's still more energy to move there around my money beliefs. And so I'm going to invite you to continue journaling and reflecting, to be conscious of how you're speaking of things, when you're limiting yourself, when you're saying, I can't. And notice, is that a place because truly right now you're not able to? Or is this just fear and old beliefs coming through? And I would like to know what came up for you for this exercise. Please reach out to me. Let me know if you found it helpful, if any breakthroughs happened. As I mentioned at the beginning, like this exercise is so powerful that I continue to do it with my clients. And every time we go through another layer, first removing any pain associated with money, those limiting beliefs, that contraction, that fear, the shame, rewriting our story. And once you hit that new income level where your nervous system feels regulated there, it feels safe, then if you're looking to up level to get to a new income bracket, it probably is going to require a new set of beliefs or tweaking, a fine tuning, another take of going through and noticing like what activations is happening. Is my brain going to like, oh my gosh, I'm already so tired. I can't possibly work anymore. And that's the only way to make more money. That's a limitation, right? So it's just this exercise that I would love for you to continue to do because I want you to have financial freedom, not to worry about that, and for you to just be able to do whatever it is that you want in your life. And most of the time, that's going to require some money. So we're going to change our beliefs around money and allow for a more expansive view. Again, money is just a tool. It's neutral. We can have fun with it and not fear it. So feel free to DM me, send me an email, here for you, supporting you, cheering you on. And I will connect with you real soon again. Have a great day.